The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. So with Bosch on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. And Bernie Simons out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Gordon, then there's Mourning, and it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Knicks, they've got Ewing. King is out there with Reed. Then there's Frazier. And it's Guerin in at the 2. And we got a couple of Hall of Famers out there right now, Greg. Walt Frazier and Patrick Ewing both spent most of their careers as New York Knicks.
And how about those careers they had with that Knicks franchise? 18 All-Star game appearances between them.
I mean, count that. 18. Imagine them on those Knicks teams, Greg, together.
I don't think I can. I mean, what a dominant pairing that would have been. But we get to see it tonight, though.
Now, here's Simons. Following the shot by Patrick Ewing. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thompson's got the game going with his first points of the game for Richmond.
Klay Thompson knows his spots. You give him a corner 3, he will take it.
On the wing, Ewing. Guarded by Mourning. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I always think it's good offense to start entering the ball on the inside, and then you can work your way out.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game. Good on the second free throw. And it's Richmond's ball. Out to Edwards. Back to Simons. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Richmond.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Frazier the pass to Reed. Ewing left side. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Richmond. Mourning. Poke loose. It's stolen by Frazier. Here's King. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Yeah, how about the athletic ability on display there by King? He gets all the way to the bucket and takes no chance on the finish.
Now, here's Simons. And he drives in. And the slam dunk by Simons.
That's a big-time drive. All the way to the cup. Take no prisoners.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Guerin. To the left side wing. Here's Ewing. Over Mourning. Ewing can't get it to go. To the middle. Mourning kicks to Gordon. Thompson up top. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Stolen by Ewing. New York moving the ball around. King outside. Outside, Ewing. King outside. Here's Gibson. He's covered by Thompson.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And some changes here for Richmond. Chris Bosh is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Anthony Simons. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Reed. No scoring in this one. To the paint. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
So it's Richmond now, following the score by New York. And stolen by Richardson. Inside. Here's Houston. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, you have got to credit multiple efforts on that bucket. That's really well done.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
New York trails by 6. Reed with it. King outside. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And it's Gordon.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity. Limitless.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Ewing outside. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. That shot, no good. Nice D from Bosh. Cunningham for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Richmond. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Richmond?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Cade Cunningham. Jalen Johnson is out there with Michael Redd. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Bosh in at the center position. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, that's a dunk that would get some high scores. You know Johnson put some time into that one.
New York trails by 11. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Frazier, he's checked in for the Knicks. Richmond also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. To the inside. Frazier, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
With the step back. Cunningham dishes it to Bosh. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Simon. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Simons has got the lead up to 12 now for Richmond. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Frazier the pass to Stoudemire. Stoudemire with a screen on Simon. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Lee has to know Houston is looking for revenge in these moments. Nice triple there.
Here's Simon. And they'll get another chance. Thompson from long range. Another three for Richmond.
Absolutely ready. And they put the ball in his hands, and he's able to finish.
New York calls timeout. And some changes here for Richmond. Gordon comes in for Johnson. And it's Edwards in for Cade Cunningham. Here's King. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First personal. First team foul.
New York trails by 12. Frazier outside. And it's Ewing in the corner. Stoudemire, the screen. The kick out to Frazier. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the three. Rebounded by Richmond. Here's Edwards.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And here's Frazier. Down low. Here's Ewing. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Ewing. And Ewing has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 14. 1:44 left in the first half. That one falls.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Edwards finds Thompson. Back to Edwards. Thompson outside. Shoots the three. Thompson with the three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Frazier outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Knicks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Reedy's checked in for New York. Richmond also with a sub. Morning's checked in for Chris Bosh. Back to Morning. Pass to Simon. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.41 seconds left here in the second. Here's Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Richmond leading by 12. Simons surveying the D. Here's Edwards. Shot clock reset for Richmond. And another shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
And you got to love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Mourning.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That is his first foul of the game. Frazier kicks to Reed. Here's Guerin. Puts it up from 15. Doesn't go for it. And so it's Richmond with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Get ready for the Pocket Fight on Arena Entertainment.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Reed out there with King. Then it's Ewing. Then there's Frazier. And it's Guerin in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Guerin. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Gordon. It's Edwards on the wing. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Another 3 for Richmond.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
New York trails by 20. It's Reed, top of the key.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Guerin. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. We'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Richmond leading by 17. Here's Mourning. Outside, Simon. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside, here's Ewing. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ewing's got 7 points.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, you love the effort to convert right over the defender.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. New York calls timeout.
And your next game. Make some noise.
Free throw good, Frazier.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Mourning throws it down.
The big fella Mourning out ahead on that break.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Frazier. Rebounded by Richmond. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Man, that's strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Knicks. 19-point game. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
And Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
A nice shot by Simons.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
New York calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise.
Richardson, he's checked in for Frazier. Richmond also with a sub. Osh is checked in for Klay Thompson. Richmond on D. Pass to Ewing. Over to the wing. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. And the layup's good off the glass. Ewing's got 9.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Simons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I love when Simons puts it on the deck. So crafty off the bounce.
Richmond shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Second free throw, no good. New York trails by 20. Pass to Guerin. This one for 3. To the wing on the left. New York moving it around. Simons against Richardson. Clock at 4. A second chance effort. Rebounded by Richmond. Right side Bosch. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
There's a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Guerin. Good on the triple. Guerin's got 6 in the quarter.
That is what you call being shot ready. It hits his hands, and he's ready to fire.
Here's Edwards driving to the basket. Can't throw it down with one hand. Richardson against Mourning. Kick out to King. Ewing the pass to Reed. Al Richardson, right wing. Here's Guerin. And it's Mourning with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Richardson covering. On the wing, Gordon. King with the steal. Richardson left side. And stolen by Simon. Pass to Gordon. Not going to go that time. And so it's Richmond with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. New York trails by 19. Setting the floor for Richmond. Gordon out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Bosch. And it's Thompson in at the 2-point.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. So it's Richmond now. Now Cunningham. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
3-point goal.
Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. Richardson dishes to Stoudemire. Frazier outside. Back to Stoudemire. Kicks it out to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Cunningham trying to get open as Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you got to love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
The Knicks making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Richmond also with a sub. Morning's checked in.
Leaving the defender in his wake with that tight handle. Go to work off the bounce.
Richardson against Cunningham. Richardson kicks to Frazier. They set the pick. Fires for 3. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Frazier. Richardson's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Now Thompson. And stolen by Richardson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Richmond.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
The Knicks call time.
Yes, on the court, it's your Rob.
And it's Frazier with the ball for New York. They trail by 14.
Oh, my goodness, how high he had to go up to get that one.
It's Simons. Here's Edwards. Outside Simons. For 3. Good.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And stolen by Simon. Here is Gordon. Now here is Morning. Edwards fires. Trained from outside.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Guerin. Edwards defending.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
Outside, Simon. Here's Thompson. Shoots the 3. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Offensive rebound. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Right side, Simon. Driving the lane. He draws iron on the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Shot by Frazier, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out to Thompson. Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And Richmond leads by 21.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And so it's New York with it. Pass to Guerin. The three goes down.
Such a highly valued skill. A paint touch to a three. This is the modern NBA.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Bosch. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and our great crew, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Klay Thompson.